Hey everyone, I have some breaking news you need to hear right now. Thousands of Americans are waking up to find surprise deposits of $2,000 in their bank accounts. Today, if you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, you might be one of the lucky recipients in 25 states who qualify for these preloaded stimulus checks. Stick around because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this massive payment rollout, who qualifies, how to check if you're eligible, and what steps to take. Next, before we dive deeper into this exciting news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on important updates about stimulus payments, Social Security benefits, and financial assistance programs. Your financial well-being matters, and I'm here to keep you informed every step of the way. Now, let's get into the details of this groundbreaking announcement that's affecting millions of Americans across 25 states. The IRS, in collaboration with state governments, has just launched an unprecedented stimulus payment program targeting Social Security beneficiaries. But why is this happening now, and what prompted this sudden release of funds? The answer lies in the recent economic challenges facing retired Americans, disabled individuals, and those dependent on federal benefits, with inflation still impacting everyday expenses and many Americans struggling to make ends meet. This stimulus initiative aims to provide immediate financial relief to those who need it most. The question is, are you among those eligible for this payment? Let's break down exactly who qualifies for these $2,000 preloaded stimulus checks. First and foremost, you must be a current recipient of either Social Security, retirement benefits, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or Social Security, disability insurance, SSDI. But that's not all. Your state of residence plays a crucial role in your eligibility. The 25 participating states have been selected based on various economic indicators and cost of living factors. You might be wondering which states are participating in this program. The qualifying states include California, Texas, Florida, New York, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Georgia, North Carolina, New Jersey, Virginia, Washington, Arizona, Massachusetts, Tennessee, Indiana, Maryland, Missouri, Wisconsin, Colorado, Minnesota, South Carolina, Alabama, and Louisiana. If you're living in any of these states and receiving federal benefits, you're potentially eligible for this stimulus payment. But what makes this stimulus payment different from previous ones? Unlike earlier stimulus checks that required specific actions or applications, these new payments are being automatically deposited into qualifying recipients' bank accounts. The IRS is using the same payment information they have on file from your regular Social Security benefits. This streamlined process means less hassle and faster access to your funds. Many of you are probably asking, how do I know if I've received my payment? The answer is simple. Check your bank account. The deposits are being labeled as IRS stimulus or something similar in your transaction history. If you haven't received the deposit yet, don't panic. The rollout is happening in phases over the next few days to prevent system overload and ensure smooth processing. Let's talk about the timing of these payments. Why are they being distributed? Now the government has recognized that the beginning of the year is often the most financially challenging time for many Americans, with holiday bills coming due and winter utility costs at their peak. This timing is designed to provide maximum impact when people need it most. But what if you haven't received your payment yet? Here's what you need to do first. Verify that your direct deposit information is correct with the Social Security Administration. You can do this by logging into your My Social Security account online or calling their toll-free number if your information is correct, but you still haven't received your payment. Remember that the distribution is happening in waves based on the last digits of your Social Security number. Here's something crucial that many people don't realize. These Stimulus payments won't affect your regular Social Security benefits or other federal assistance programs. This is additional money meant to supplement, not replace your existing benefits. You might be wondering if this payment is taxable. The good news is that, like previous stimulus payments, these $2,000 checks are not considered taxable income by the IRS. Let's address another common question: what can I use this money for? While there are no restrictions on how you spend these funds, financial experts recommend using this opportunity to catch up on essential bills, pay down high-interest debt, or build an emergency fund if possible. Remember, this is meant to provide financial relief and stability during these challenging economic times. Some of you might be concerned about scams related to these payments. Here's what you need to know. The IRS will never call, text, or email you asking for personal information about these stimulus payments. If anyone contacts you claiming to be from the IRS and requesting information, it's most likely a scam. The legitimate payment will be automatically deposited into your account or sent via mail at the IRS. Doesn't have your banking information. Speaking of banking information, what happens if the IRS doesn't have your direct deposit details? In these cases, paper checks will be mailed to the address on file with the Social Security Administration. However, paper checks will take longer to arrive, typically 2 to 3 weeks after the direct deposit phase begins. This is why having your direct deposit information up to date is so important for those of you who receive your regular Social Security benefits through Direct Express cards. You'll be happy to know that your stimulus payment will be automatically loaded onto your card. There's no need for additional steps or paperwork. The funds will appear just like your regular monthly benefits. Now let's discuss what makes this stimulus payment particularly significant. Unlike previous stimulus programs, this one is specifically targeted at Social Security beneficiaries. Studies have shown that seniors and disabled individuals have been disproportionately affected by recent economic challenges, particularly rising healthcare costs and inflation in essential goods and services. You might be wondering about the future of these payments. Will there be more stimulus checks coming? While nothing is guaranteed, government officials have indicated that they're monitoring the economic situation closely and are prepared to provide additional support if necessary. This current payment is part of a larger effort to ensure financial stability for vulnerable Americans. Let's talk about some smart ways to maximize the impact of your stimulus payment. Financial advisors suggest creating a priority list before spending the money. Start with immediate needs, like medication, utilities, and essential supplies. If those are covered, consider using the funds to create a financial buffer for future emergencies or unexpected expenses. For those of you with family members who also receive Social Security benefits, make sure to spread the word about these payments. Many eligible recipients might not be aware of this program or might need assistance checking their eligibility. Remember, these payments are being distributed based on existing benefit records, so there's no need for complicated applications or paperwork. An important detail that shouldn't be overlooked is the impact of these payments on other benefits you might receive. Rest assured that this stimulus payment will not count as income for determining eligibility for federal benefit programs like SNAP food stamps, Medicaid, or housing assistance. This means you can receive this payment without worrying about losing other essential benefits. What about those who receive multiple types of benefits? For example, if you receive both Social Security, retirement, and SSI benefits, you might be wondering if you'll get multiple payments. The answer is no. Each eligible individual will receive $1 $2,000 payment, regardless of how many different types of benefits they receive. Here's something interesting about the economic impact of these payments. Economists estimate that this stimulus program could inject billions of dollars into local economies across the 25 participating states. This means not only will individual recipients benefit, but local businesses and communities could see positive effects as well. Let's address a concern some of you might have about debt collectors. By law, these stimulus payments are protected from garnishment for most types of debt. However, they can still be garnished for child support payments. If you're worried about garnishment, it's advisable to consult with a financial advisor or legal professional about your specific situation. For those of you wondering about record keeping, it's a good idea to save any notices or documentation you receive about this payment. While the payment isn't taxable, having records can be helpful for your personal financial tracking. And in case any questions arise about the payment in the future. As we wrap up this important update, let me remind you of the key points to remember. Check your bank accounts. If you're a Social Security SSI or SSDI recipient in one of the 25 participating states, if you haven't received your payment yet, be patient as the rollout continues over the next few days. Keep your personal information secure and be wary of scams. The most exciting part about this news is that it represents real tangible help for millions of Americans who rely on Social Security benefits. This $2,000 payment could make a significant difference in many people's lives, helping them catch up on bills, afford necessary medical care, or simply provide some financial breathing room. Remember to share this information with friends and family who might qualify for these payments. Knowledge is power, and making sure everyone who's eligible knows about these payments is crucial. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on stimulus payments, Social Security benefits, and other important financial news that affects you and your loved ones. Have you checked your bank account yet? Are you in one of the 25 participating states? Let me know in the comments below about your experience with these stimulus payments. Your feedback helps our community stay informed and updated on this important program. Thanks for watching.